Imagine for a moment that you're a soldier on a modern battlefield, often an urban area full of buildings and twisting maze-like corridors. Your environment is full of sounds, gunfire, heavy footsteps, heavy machinery, shouting, yelling, and constant radio contact between you and your squad mates. It's a complicated auditory environment, and you must focus on those sounds that are relevant to your mission and to your survival. But wait, something's changed. Was it footsteps coming from behind? A different pattern of gunfire? Would you have noticed those changes to your auditory environment, especially if you were focusing on something else? Change deafness is the failure to attend to relevant changes in our auditory environment. We see it every day in a host of real-life situations, from failing to notice an announcement in a crowded room to failing to notice the sound of an approaching car as we walk up to a crosswalk. We see change deafness in laboratory tasks, where participants know they're trying to tell the difference between two sound scenes. There's change deafness for environmental sounds, for speech, and for music. One of the major questions in change deafness research is why we fail to notice these otherwise salient acoustic changes. Attention and other higher level cognitive factors play a role. When we focus our attention on a different task, change deafness increases. But attention alone is not enough to explain change deafness, as we still see it when participants are explicitly trying to detect changes in auditory scenes. Lower level factors play a role as well, such as how similar the overall soundscape is, or how similar or different the new sounds are from the previous sounds. Because change deafness is such a prevalent problem and can have painful or even life-threatening consequences, we want to know, can we train people to become more aware of their auditory environment? Our lab, in collaboration with the Army Research Laboratory, is testing the effectiveness of different training paradigms in reducing change deafness. I spent this last summer at the Aberdeen Proving Ground in Maryland working with the scientists to set up an EEG experiment to answer this question. We're training soldiers and other participants different ways to listen to sounds, from paying attention to the overall sound scene or trying to name each sound they hear individually. We're then comparing their differing rates of change deafness and examining their neural activity to see what changes in the brain when you miss versus when you catch that change in sound. Our goal is to understand why we fail to notice these relevant and salient changes in our auditory environment. This research helps us understand how we make sense of the sounds we hear and how we determine which of those sounds are relevant to us. We want to find those factors that underlie successful change perception so that the next time someone asks you, wait, did you hear that? You can answer with confidence, yes, I did. Thank you.